Hey guys, it's me. I made a mistake. So Solomon was the one who was supposed to do this video, and I don't know, friend. I'm just not as funny as you or Loam, and I don't know if the audience really likes me that much as you guys. So I'm not exactly sure what you want me to do out there. Well, I thought about it, Solomon. I got you something. Got you something that's gonna make you tick a little bit more. I don't know. What is that? Shadow crystal meth? And you wanna see how he's doing? You wanna see how he's doing after that? You wanna see how he's doing? I'm sure you do. You wanna see? You sure? Okay, I mean, hey, it's alright. Hey Solomon, how you doing?
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal.
Cool, man. Cool, yeah. So, obviously, I will be handling the questions today. Listen, I thought it would make him funnier. I thought it would turn him into the next Spamton, not the next fucking Jevil or Eram. Like, Jevil isn't even that funny, he's a clown. Or jester. I think he's just a dumbass. Anyways, welcome to today's video. I'll be answering your guys' questions that you have asked not recently. This was like a hot minute ago. There's like one question that's pretty recent. Recent enough where when I took a screenshot of it, it doesn't have a heart. I did heart this comment. I did. I heart every comment. Let's keep that shit together. But welcome to today's video. Glad you're here. Glove wants to know, how is the golden ratio involved in the dark fountains? Now, it's funny, because the dark fountains, in order to ascend up to the black sky, need to spiral. And they actually do follow a spiral pattern as they go up, so they can keep the energy contained in a singular beam. Which is why whenever it first starts, you see it kind of like splash a little bit. It's almost like water, you know the hot springs in Yellowstone? It's a lot like that. Now, of course, Father Poochie didn't piss himself inside of the fountain yet, and there hasn't been anyone who's tried starting a drug. Actually, that's a lie. There is a drug ring in the Dark World now. Not in Cyber World, not in TV World. No, from Water World, or whatever this fucking place is called. Lake World, Library World. What is this? Church World? It's inside the church. What kind of world is this? Gearson lives here. He's an old fuck. He's the one who's making this shit, by the way. He grabbed his son and he was like, listen, I don't know what your name is, Matthew. We gotta cook. Keith Opalin wants to know, what is the Roaring Night in the Light World? I just want to ask. Well, it's very odd, because you would think whenever you would think, because with monsters they turn to ash when they die, that it would just be like a pile of ash. But no, not in the Light World. No, when a monster dies, they kind of just rot. And the Roaring Knight did have skin at one point and flesh. But now that if you take it out of the Dark World, you're just taking out a putrid, swollen, rotting corpse that has long since been overdue, that looks like something Nurgle made. Yeah. it's probably better if the Roaring Knight stays in the Dark Worlds. For the love of God, please. Do you want to be the one that, like, looks like Val Hazak going around your town bringing around just bringing around a corpse? What the hell's wrong with you? Isn't that like I feel like that's like to some degree a defilement of Braves. Unless if you're Undyne, but then she kind of just defiles everything. She's defiling Alphys right now. She's defiling it really hard. How many people have I eaten? This is a question from Legendary Creature. Now, I'm not Solomon, but let's look at it like this. Objectively, Solomon has probably cannibalized a lot of people. However, Solomon is also gay, so that he probably has eaten quite a few too many people. Yeah, that's right. I had a punchline for this, and the punchline has totally gone over my head. I actually have no... I am zooted out of my goddamn mind. Mr. Peepus wants to know, a creepy cat gave me the stylish pink-yellow glasses. Have you seen these kind of glasses before? Excuse me! Excuse me! A creepy-ass cat, You calling me a creepy-ass cat? You know what's funny? Solomon's also a creepy-ass cat, because he's a task, something. Terminator? That's a dumb fucking name. That's weird. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you? Yes, I recognize them. I'm the one who gave them to you. How changeable do you believe the prophecy to be? This is a question from Mysterian. Now, I just want to say, incredibly changeable. Immaculately changeable. Ralsei is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He could have told Tenna. He was like, hey Tenna, watch out. You're about to get fucking mogged by a flying corpse. No, motherfucker was silent. He looks at his own view on how he's worthless and pushes it out to everyone else. He's a horrible prince, terrible ruler. He looks at his own insecurities and he projects onto the rest of his kind. When Chaos King said, yeah, you make us look bad, he wasn't fucking around. I don't agree with a lot of what the Chaos King says because he's a stupid little fanboy. But Jesus fucking Christ, Ralsei, an absolute pathetic waste of skin. People say all the time, is Ralsei a lot like Asriel? No. Ralsei is a lot like Asgore, a worthless piece of shit who can't rule for fuck's sake. Doesn't care about his kind enough to even try changing fate. He is so brainwashed by his own fucking stupid thinking that he can't even be bothered to save his own species. That guy's a fucking pansy and the prophecies are pussies. Fuck you. Not you, Ralsei. Fuck Ralsei. Chicken Guts wants to know, have you met any of the TV World Darkners? It's hard not to. Believe it or not, despite the fact that TV World is pretty much New Vegas, I mean, given the fact that it is a small, like, settlement in the middle of a giant wasteland of a desert, it's hard not to be there at least once. Hell, even people from Cyberworld go there. It's actually a pretty good vacation spot whenever the Dark World was open. But like I said, I've been there. I've met a lot of the TV World Darkners. I fuck with them heavy. They're all pretty cool. And they're also pretty friendly, given the fact that they live in a giant wasteland, and they actually take it pretty well. I don't know how you can be both a desert and snow at the same time, but well, I guess that's a tundra. Damn. I didn't even think of that. How cold is it in TV World? I don't exactly feel temperature. How cold is TV World? Like, how hot does Tenna have to keep that place to keep it running? Because, like, think of, like, how quickly that metal would rust. Goddamn. You know, he really does upkeep that building pretty well. What would happen if you brought a very bright light into the Dark World? Would it just make any dark being cease to exist near it? Actually, no. So, it's explained to you guys. I'm going to explain this as easily as I can. The Dark Worlds are made from the opposite of light, right? Like the total exact opposite. It's so dark to the point that you actually start seeing more darkness and shapes begin to form, right? Which is how we exist. Now, funnily enough, this is something I gotta explain. The dark worlds do exist without dark fountains. They're like alternate realities. Like, alternate universes. I feel like you guys understand that. This is the Deltarune fandom. Well, when you shine a light, or you try to bring a light in, if you can bring a light in, because if you do bring a light in, chances are it does become a darkener. But if you did bring a light that doesn't become a darkener, then let me tell you something. Every time you try to shine that light, it's just going to emit darkness. Because again, everything in the dark world is the exact opposite of light. And also, the dark fountains are more like portals than actually, making these things. Like, sure, it does manifest it in a real world kind of sense. Like, it's more tangible, but it still exists on its own. That's why whenever I say, oh, a lot of people from Cyberworld will visit TV World even without the fountains open. Does that make sense? All in One wants to know, what item are you based off of? Now, this is a question for Solomon, but I can still answer this pretty well. Solomon is a incredibly malfunctioned, overworked, overheated task manager. Let me explain. See, he was on a computer that used to belong to Des. And when Des went missing, in the light world, the computer was left open with the game running, Ultra Kill, and the sun in the morning was shining down on it through the window. Well, it's a laptop, so, don't expect the best performance, and Solomon was trying to keep it working until the thing literally melted inside of itself. Like, the fan stopped working, and then, the heat really got to it, and it was a warm summer day, so, not exactly the best condition, and the computer pretty much fucking melted, and that's why Solomon is the way he is. He eats other darkeners to stop overheating, and it's kind of messed up. It's a little messed up. Now, Wile Ali wants to know, have you ever been on Mr. Antenna's TV time? I'm here, he'll talk to anyone. Now, I haven't personally been on Mr. Antenna's TV time. Pretty sure if he saw me, he'd freak the fuck out. Also pretty sure his mics would, the one mic will go fucking insane. So, I try to avoid that. Like, I genuinely feel like if I went up on stage, he'd be like, oh my god! It's Image Friend! Get it! Oh, fuck. Shit. That voice hurt. What the fuck? Why did that voice hurt so much? Jesus Christ. Attilio Gaming wants to know, have you met the Knight? Now, of course I've met the Roaring Knight. I'm pretty sure Solomon's met the Roaring Knight. But you know what I haven't met? The Knight. Haven't met the Knight. Not yet. Going to, probably, eventually. We have a pretty cool expansion on the way. Not gonna say what, but, I'm so pissed off about the expansion. I'm not gonna... Fuck. What am I gonna do? I'm literally gonna... There's gonna be two of us! There's gonna be two of us! There's gonna be two of us! And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this month's Ask a Darkner. Leave your questions down below if you would like me to answer it, or Solomon to answer it, next time we do this.